everyone, welcome back to the workshop. Artisan Pirate here, and in today's fun scroll saw project video, have an amazing Valentine's Day project designed by Steve Good. Valentine's Day is tomorrow. This video will be uploaded the day before Valentine's Day, so I hope you all have a great day with your significant others, treating them with love and affection and all that good and kindness and everything. But really cool, I've already got the pattern printed out to its full size and attached to our material with clear packing tape. The material we're going to be using for this video is a beautiful piece of red oak that I salvaged from the free scrap bin at the hardwood store of North Carolina in Gibsonville, and I've milled it down to the required 3/4 inch thickness for this project. And here is the full design right here. It's a fairly straightforward design with beautiful font here and a heart that says My Valentines. And what is going to be unique about this project is after we do the internal cuts here, the final outside cut will be a bevel cut. Now, bevel cutting is where you tilt your scroll saw table one way or the other depending on what kind of scroll saw you have, and do the final cut, and that will allow the font here to be either recessed down into the material or elevated up and then glued in place and give it a beautiful feature that is the characteristic of this project. Now, I've only ever done one type of bevel cutting on the scroll saw, and it was a previous video of mine, and that was the dinosaur fossil here, also a Steve Good pattern as well. And you see I decided to elevate the dinosaur out of the fossil, and then we just tacked him in his place with hot glue on the back. Now, whether I recess it or elevate the My Valentine's Day word is going to see how I feel once we get over on the scroll saw. But since everything is prepared, let's head over to the drill press, drill all the pilot holes required for the project, and then we will come back to the scroll saw and start scrolling. Now, unfortunately, my camera cut off while drilling the pilot holes, so I just went back and redid them to show drilling out the pilot holes. But now we are over here on the scroll saw, and I'm using number 5 ultra reverse tooth scroll saw blades, and Steve does recommend in his pattern pack to use a number 2 or 3 blade. I do not have none of those blades on hand, but I do have a good stock of the number 5 blades on hand, so just keep that in mind. Going through here and doing all of the internal cutting, and with this being red oak, it is a slower cut, and as always I'm taking my time and letting the blade do the work and just following the cut line. If you guys would like to try this pattern, it is available as a free pattern download over at Steve Good's scrollsawworkshop.blogspot.com website over in his free pattern catalog. And I do believe this is one of his older patterns. But just going through here and doing all of the internal cutting. I do think it is important for Valentine's Day, if you have the ability and are accessible to the tools, to actually make something for your significant other and your loved one. I think it's more heartfelt to actually show the appreciation and take the time to make a handmade gift. And I'm sure your loved one will love the effort and the extra mile you went. All the internal cutting is done now, and I'm beveling the table 3 degrees to my left and entering another pilot hole that you try to hide when doing bevel cutting. And once again, just following the cut line. And keep in mind, this is only my second ever bevel cut project on the scroll saw, and I'm just taking my time and again letting the blade do the work and being as loyal as I can to the cut line. And it's key to know that whichever direction you decide to go with the blade, cutting clockwise or counterclockwise determines how the project will finish. It can either determine if the piece will be recessed or elevated once all the cutting is done, so just keep that in mind. And Steve goes into a lot greater detail as to how to determine how to do the cut in his pattern pack that you do download. If you guys like what you're seeing, I would highly encourage you to subscribe to my YouTube channel and also follow me over on Instagram at Artisan Pirate. I'd really appreciate the support. Now that all the scroll work is done, I will be carefully taking the piece out, and as you see, it's going to recess in and sink in, so we will pop it out top side. And now we can go and cut the actual base of the piece down to its final dimensions.
And the more I work with this table saw that's on loan to me, the more I understand it and get better and more accurate cuts. But still wanting that elusive Delta table saw that I've always had my eye on. But now it will be time for sanding with 100 grit sandpaper in the palm sander. And the base piece did split while I was sanding here. Again, it was brittle, the red oak, and I patched it up off camera with CA glue. And I'm going to take these sanding sticks here that a subscriber sent me and clean up some of the fuzzies here that didn't get cleaned up with the palm sander. And I'm going to glue the piece in just with hot glue. It's not going to carry no weight, so this is perfectly appropriate for this project. But once the piece is wedged down in there, I will just use dabs of hot glue to hold it in place. And I will let this dry completely, and then it will be time for clear coating. And I will use my go-to Rust-Oleum clear gloss to give it several coats of protection and to make the grain pop. And once this dried, the project was complete.
And here we have the completed My Valentine's Day piece, cut out completely on the scroll saw with some unique bevel cutting to give it a beautiful 3D characteristic. Thank you, Steve Good, for another amazing design from your ever-expanding scroll saw catalog. Really, really cool. Everything came out nice, and the clear coat made everything pop. It took me around 35 minutes to cut everything out. With this being red oak, it was a very slow cut, and the wood was very brittle. When I was sanding, this piece right here did crack all the way through, and I patched it with CA glue, if you can tell the discoloration there any in the wood. But anyway, I had a lot of fun making this, and I'm learning a lot. The very first bevel cut I done was the dinosaur fossil, and we cut it to where we could raise it up like it was coming out of it. With this one, I cut the other way around, and that determines how, if you recess it or elevate it, and I chose to recess it in as per what Steve Good had done in his pattern pack. And the pattern pack you download for this project gives you a ton more info on how to do the bevel cutting and to whether recess it or elevate it in the pattern pack you download from Steve's website. So just keep that in mind. Really, really cool. Again, in Steve's pattern pack, he recommended a number 3 blade to cut it out. I do not have a blade that small. I stuck with my traditional number 5 ultra reverse scroll saw blades, and they still done a great job cutting everything out, and I still love how the grain popped in this. And keep in mind, this was a piece of wood that was otherwise going to go to the trash bin in the free scrap bin at the hardwood store. So really, really cool. I had a lot of fun making it, and I hope you guys like watching me make it. Again, tomorrow is Valentine's Day, and I hope you treat your significant others well and show them all the love and appreciation I am sure that they deserve. Love is not something to be given on a singular day. It's meant to be given all year round. So just keep that in mind always. If you're new here, please subscribe to the channel and also follow me over on Instagram at Artisan Pirate. Links to all my social medias as well as ways to contact me will always be linked down in the description box below these videos. That's about all for this one. And remember, guys, if I can make it or do it, so can you. I'm the Artisan Pirate. Take care, and I'll see you guys real soon.